Hey there, it's Joseph, and welcome back to the YouTube channel all about San Miguel de Allende's secrets. And today we're going to talk about Sensual, Decadent chocolate. As always, in the information below, there's links. If you want more information, you can go out to the blog site, and also links to Amazon for the entire series of books, of best-selling books on San Miguel de Allende's secrets. Chocolate in San Miguel has a long and twisted history, arriving today at some of the best tasting shops and towns. Since about 450 BC, the Aztecs believed that cocoa seeds were a gift from the god Quetzalcoatl. Oh, I did not say that well. Feel free to correct me in the comments. He was the god of wisdom, and the seeds once had so much value, they were used as a form of currency. For example, 1 seed bought you an avocado. 100 seeds bought you a slave. Originally, chocolate was prepared only as a drink, and chocolate was served as a very bitter beverage. Seeds were fermented, sun-dried, and ground into a liquid of dark chocolate mixed with chili peppers and honey. It was believed to be an aphrodisiac, giving the drinker strength, and consumed by pre-Hispanic royalty and favored soldiers. The Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés was the first European to encounter chocolate when he usurped the court of Montezuma back in 1519. After the Spanish conquest of the Aztecs, chocolate was imported to Europe by the 1620s. The Jesuits, the most business-savvy of all the clergy, formed plantations to grow and ship cocoa to European royalties and popes. By the 1900s, that changed as companies like Lindt and Hershey added milk and came out with a modern form of mass-produced chocolate bars. In fact, it was Mr. Hershey's insistence on using the scrapes of chocolate that were formed from chocolate bars. He had the idea of making them into Hershey Kisses, the first industrially produced chocolate affordable to the masses. When I was a kid growing up in Hershey, every well-received high school report card was rewarded with a big bag of Hershey Kisses from the local Hershey priest. Chocolate transformed from an indulgence of the rich to a heavily advertised healthy treat for the masses. Chocolate was advertised as so healthy and essential, it was included in U.S. soldiers' rations during wars. The word chocolate comes from the indigenous word chocotal and entered into the English language from the similar sounding Spanish word. Cacao means the drink or food of the gods. Like cotton, cocoa was labor-intensive, with slaves imported from Africa to Central and South America to work on plantations. Cocoa only grows by the equator, so once slavery was banned in the Americas, instead of importing slaves from Africa, plantations moved to Africa, using slave and child labor, which still happens today. 70% of the world's cocoa comes from the Ivory Coast and Ghana. My favorite chocolate shop in town is Chocolates Joffrey on the street called Jesus, just off the Jardine. The word Joffrey was formed by combining the founder's grandchildren's initials, in much of the same way as the glass factory is called Guave. There in the center of the picture, a little magnified a bit, is Elvira. And she was wearing what was then very popular, a Marcel wave in her hair like most of the other women in the photo, just like the song Keep Young and Beautiful advertised. Since 1920, Elvira was making truffles, creams, pralines, and has passed on through generations, with cocoa still originating from southern Mexico. Today, the store is run by her grandson, Raul, a handsome and friendly lad. Well, not at first. Raul didn't warm up to me until one day I mentioned the chocolates were for the cloistered nuns my then teenage daughter volunteered for. With that, a world of warmth began, with Raul gifting me free chocolates with every purchase. My two favorites are the dark chocolate orange and the white chocolate covered cranberries, both pictured here. They're bliss. One of the things I learned from Raul was the importance of location. He moved his shop from off the Jardine for a cheaper rent on Jesus. However, every few steps away from the Jardine leads to a serious decrease in sales for any retail establishment. I have a childhood pal, Cheryl, who now works for the luxurious Hotel Hershey Spa. Cheryl is well versed in chocolate's curative properties, and some of the things I learned from her were Cocoa dilates the arteries in our kidneys, regulating the supply of oxygen to our internal organs. Covering the whole body with chocolate brings the skin softness, reduces spots, intensely moisturizes, and increases the production of collagen to maintain a youthful glow. Massages and wraps of cocoa attack cellulite and flaccidity. Woo, I think I said that right. By burning accumulated fat. Chocolate brings shine and softness to the hair, while simultaneously improving blood circulation to the scalp. Cheryl tries so hard to convince me to take a chocolate bath at the spa every time I come home for a visit. But despite her salesmanship and cocoa still being a gift from the gods, the idea kind of makes me throw up a little in my mouth. I'm way too hairy to bathe in something I'd rather consume. The best received gifts I ever bought back from Hershey were pens that smelled like chocolate, and they truly did. Probably because the smell and taste of chocolate is also a natural antidepressant, giving one the feeling of tranquility and joy when consumed in moderation. Though who can consume chocolate in moderation? Hey there, it's Joseph, and welcome back to the YouTube channel all about San Miguel de Allende's secrets. And today we're going to talk about Sensual, Decadent chocolate. As always, feel free to click the like and subscribe buttons below, and you'll get notifications every week when new videos come out about San Miguel de Allende's secrets.